Hi everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're baking cookies. I'm so excited to share this recipe with you. It's always a good day for cookies, don't you think? There's something magical about the smell of freshly baked cookies filling the house. Baking cookies is fun and easy. It's a great activity to do with family and friends, or even by yourself for some relaxing time. We can make so many kinds. From chocolate chip to sugar cookies, the possibilities are endless. You can even get creative and add your own twist. Before we begin, let's wash our hands. Clean hands are essential for good hygiene, especially when baking. We want clean hands for baking. Make sure to dry them well so they don't get the dough too wet. Now let's gather our supplies. We'll need some bowls, mixing spoons, and a spatula, measuring cups and spoons. Accurate measurements are key to perfect cookies. And don't forget the baking sheet. A good baking sheet ensures even baking. A little parchment paper will keep our cookies from sticking. It also makes cleanup a breeze. Are you ready to start? Let's do it. This is going to be so much fun. Remember, baking is all about having fun. Enjoy the process and don't stress about perfection. So put on your happy face and let's get started. The joy of baking is in the journey, not just the destination. We're going to make the best cookies ever. I can't wait to see how yours turn out. Now comes the fun part, gathering our ingredients. This is where the magic begins. We need some basic pantry staples. These are the building blocks of our delicious cookies. First, we'll grab some flour, the base of our cookies. Flour gives structure and texture to our cookies. Next, we'll need some sugar. Sugar makes our cookies sweet and yummy. It also helps with the browning process. Don't forget the butter. Butter makes our cookies soft and chewy. It adds richness and flavor. We'll also need eggs. Eggs help bind the ingredients together. They add moisture and contribute to the texture. A pinch of salt balances out the sweetness. It enhances the flavors and makes everything taste better. And for extra flavor, we'll add vanilla extract. Vanilla makes everything better. It adds a warm, sweet aroma. Last but not least, we'll need some chocolate chips. Because what's a cookie without chocolate chips? They add bursts of chocolatey goodness. Make sure you have all your ingredients measured out and ready to go. This will make the baking process so much smoother and more enjoyable. Remember, baking is like a science experiment. We need the right measurements for the best results. Precision is key to achieving perfect cookies every time. Now that we have all of our ingredients, let's make the cookie dough. In a large bowl, we'll cream together the softened butter and sugar. Creaming means mixing them together until they're light and fluffy. This helps to create soft and chewy cookies. Next, we'll add the eggs and vanilla extract. Mix them in until they're just combined. Don't overmix. In a separate bowl, we'll whisk together the flour and salt. Slowly add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. Mix until everything is just combined. Finally, we'll stir in the chocolate chips. Now that's what I call a perfect cookie dough. See how easy that was? Now comes the really fun part. Section 4. Shaping your cookie creations. Let's preheat our oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. While the oven is heating up, we can shape our cookies. Scoop out rounded tablespoons of cookie dough. Place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. We need to leave some space between each cookie. This allows them to bake evenly. You can use a spoon or a cookie scoop for this step. I like to use a cookie scoop. It helps me make all the cookies the same size. Now our cookies are ready for the oven. Section 5. Baking to golden perfection. It's time to bake our cookies. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We'll carefully place the baking sheet in the preheated oven. Now, we wait. The anticipation is part of the fun. The cookies will bake for about 10 to 12 minutes. During this time, they'll spread out and rise beautifully. Keep an eye on them. It's important to monitor their progress to ensure they bake evenly. We don't want them to burn. A few seconds can make all the difference. The edges of the cookies will turn a light golden brown when they are done. This is the perfect indicator. Once the cookies are golden brown, we'll take them out of the oven. Be sure to use oven mitts to protect your hands. Let them cool on the baking sheet for a few minutes. This initial cooling period is crucial. This will allow them to set. The cookies will firm up and be easier to handle. After a few minutes, we can transfer the cookies to a wire rack to cool completely. This ensures they cool evenly. While the cookies are cooling, we can clean up our baking supplies. A tidy kitchen makes the baking process more enjoyable. Baking is always more fun when the kitchen is clean. A clean space allows for creativity and joy in the kitchen. Section 6. Sharing and enjoying your cookies. Our cookies are finally ready to eat. They look absolutely delicious, don't they? The best part about baking cookies is sharing them with friends and family. Invite someone over for a cookie party. Pour yourself a glass of cold milk. Grab a cookie or two and enjoy. You deserve a sweet treat after all that hard work. Remember, there's nothing quite like a warm cookie straight from the oven. Happy baking, everyone! Until next time, stay sweet.